Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Twitch chat. Welcome back to Let Us Play. I'm your host, Father Evan. It's good to be back with y'all today, and I hope you're having a good day and hope you had a good weekend. Good to see you, Bray Herd. Good to see you, Bad Rocks. Good to see you, Bray. Good to see you, Step Zero. We've all made it. We're gonna get aboard the Ark. Bray Herd, you got first. You have claimed the crown of firstendom. You were the first on the Ark. Clearly, Bray Herd is not a unicorn because the unicorns did not make it. But we do have a Schmeckend and a Schmurd, apparently. And Bad Roxy's living in the future. And Step Zero, we're all going to make it on the Ark. We're all going to make it on the Ark. It's all going to be okay. In fact, I think, you might even be one of Noah's sons. You could be Shem. Because then you'd be Shem Zero. I'm not apologizing for that one. You are Shem Zero for today. Gail's starting off strong with a father joke. You'll like this one, Gail. What's blue and not that heavy? Light blue. I make myself smile sometimes, and you know what? That's the important thing in life. Which of Noah's sons tasted the best? I'm guessing Ham. Yeah, he had a son named Ham. Before we get started, want to give a thank you and a shout out to the Rico es Rico. Que Rico. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for the follow. Glad to have you here. The only reason I tell jokes is to amuse yourself. Great. I think you're doing good. Hoy! I came into ham. Hey, it's not a Friday, so, I can have ham. I had chicken for lunch, but, do like ham. We're doing good. We're having fun. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit of backstory on this particular game. We've played a couple Noah's Arks games by now. It seems to be you either pick the Exodus or Noah's Ark when it comes to the Bible. I want a video game based on Maccabees. I think that would be awesome. Maybe even do as a Souls-like. But what makes this game interesting is it came out on the NES and it was licensed. It was actually licensed by Nintendo, unlike the other ones we looked at, like the one where we were jumping around collecting the animals. So I have no idea what this game is like. Garden of Eden farming sim. There you go. That'd be a good one. So let's go ahead. Let's dive on in. Let's find out. There's a lot going on this loading screen. Behold. Game preview. Now you might be saying to yourself, surely something's missing. Where's the noise? There is no music on the main screen. The problem is Maccabees isn't canon to Protestants, so it'd just be Catholic production. There are far fewer resources. Hey, it's also the Orthodox. I've seen the Orthodox can make games. Plus, maybe after everyone sees how cool Maccabees is, they'll be like, oh, I want that in my canon, or in my biblical canon too. But there are sound effects, and there is music in the level. Oh boy, off to Europe. Benui. Look at the Benui. Oh no, they're scared. Why is there a hoplite attacking them? Why did the duck have a club? Those blocks weren't there before. Also, Noah can shoot lasers, apparently. Pew 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 pew. You have a double burkadoo. Right on. You know, for being NES, and they re-released this on Steam. But yeah, for being on NES, it's not bad. In terms of the music. Controls are a little weird. He's throwing rocks? No! Those are lasers, Gale. The pyramids, the Parthenon, Taj Mahal. None of these are antediluvian. You're not antediluvian. Also, I like that Noah is already dealing with the flood. But all these animals, he's like, nope, these aren't the ones that are getting on the boat, so I can shoot them with my lasers. Ah! Hoplite! Okay. This music got... There's a boss?! I have a different when did I get a different weapon? Oh. Hey! Good to see you, Clutch. Okay, so there seems to be kind of a racing aspect to this, like you want to get far enough ahead of the water. Noah has interesting physics, is what I'm gonna say. Hey, Wilbog. You love you some good historically accurate biblical game. I do too. It's a shame it's not this. No! Lasers don't work underwater. Watch me. This is almost getting baptized! That's so awesome, Clutch. I'm so happy for you. I wish I could be there to celebrate, but it's not quite in the budget. But no, I'll be praying for you. Okay, I that was on me. I fell down. Burkadoo, if the point of veiling statues the last couple weeks of Lent is to make our focus even more towards Christ's passion, why do we also veil the crucifix? That's a great question. I don't fully understand the practice of what's called Passiontide, which is the last 2 weeks of Lent. And part of it is the covering of statues. And I think the idea is, if I had to take a stab at it kind of theologically in the dark, because it's not something I've ever researched, so, you know, I can't guarantee, but I would say it's probably something along the lines of, you know, even we're sort of feeling the absence of Christ as Christ is in the tomb, and metaphorically, and to do that we cover everything, including the crucifix. Intercontinental experience, there you go. Yeah, just tell them I'll come preach a mission or something. Please don't actually do that, unless they actually would like have the means and would be interested. But I don't speak Portuguese, so that might. No, that hole is perfectly placed. Ah! I can't even get past the first level. We all gotta brush up our Latin. I've gotta brush up my Latin. Can't get past the first level of a platform game? Who are you? Me? Haha! Sick burn, Roxy. speak Portuguese. You just lack a few minimal things. You can be my translator, Will. Where's the treasure chest? There's supposed to be a treasure chest there. Did I not shoot it out of the sky? Spirituality Tuesday always brings the craziest games. It really does. Which is funny because I didn't intend for it to. But, you know, I can't help it if this is just the games that are made. Okay, the hoplite fell down the hole for me. Okay, I just gotta beat this boss. Ah, yes. Fruits and diamonds, that's what I'll need on the ark, not animals. Barkadoo-doo! You've translated many a sermon. See, you're ready. You're ready. How would I explain to someone why we pray for each other's intentions? If God is always listening and hears our prayers, why would we need to pray for someone else's intention? They feel like that implies God listens more and is more convinced by a greater number. Ah, great question. Classic question. We can look at it in this a couple of ways. First of all, the classic metaphor is usually like, you know, if you're facing something and you can do it yourself, you can, but, you know, why wouldn't you ask a friend for help? You know, so there's that sense. But also in a deeper theological sense, there's a way in which God is allowing us to participate in his saving work. That, yes, God could do all of this on his own, and yes, God can hear all the prayers, but God is inviting us to participate in his action through prayer to bring it all together so that it's not just this purely reliant relationship, but an active one as well. Does that make sense? Ow, that fucked me. Is this mouse a good mouse, or... I have no idea what's going on screen right now. No! I want to go down there where the hedgehog is. Writing's almost identical, but different pronunciation. Can I continue, or do I... No! What do you mean I have to restart? What do you mean there's no continue button? No! Why did that flask hurt me? I thought that was like a secret to collect. Is the duck good? What? What? I found a little door and now I'm here. I'm so confused. Why is there a giant tomato? Chad. Chad, please. Help me. Ow. Yes, this is exactly like the Bible. I wrote a whole paper on this in seminary on Noah shooting his lasers at crabs. That mushroom. What mushroom? Okay, first of all, mushrooms are not to be trusted, as I already have I've said plenty on this channel. Get out of here, Hoplite. I think the little duck gives you a piece of health? I'm so confused. Yep, no, it's time. The third dimension was not yet invented. Dang it, the snails have like exploding shells. Also, I think there's fall damage. Okay, we made it to stage 2 at least one more life. Random soldier will show up in the game to thousands of years apart. Yeah, you know. Hey, do you need a generic soldier figure? Great, grab a Roman. What's that? You're set nowhere near the Roman Empire or when the Roman Empire existed? Don't worry about it. Why am I red? Ow, hedgehog's hurt. And the mice have lasers! Makes sense. Just doesn't help with explaining why we should pray for someone else's intentions theological, that God's allowing them to actively participate through their prayers. Why would we... Because why would God keep it to just one person? God is inviting all of us to participate in his saving energy. That's the best way I can describe him. Why does that flask exist? I jumped on that gerbil. Why did it hurt me? I guess the bottles represent science? Like science hurts Noah? Noah's anti-science? Current record Europe percent run. Start game defeating giant fish. World record 3 minutes 22 seconds. What does Europe percent run mean? Like just completing all of the Europe levels? Oh, I think I get the flask now. If you bounce it off your head, you get a little duck, and the duck heals you. But yes, I remember that part of the Bible where Noah got wings. Actually, that might be in the Book of Enoch. There's a lot of interesting stuff in the Book of Enoch. Oh no! No! There are no full game runs. Alright, I'm on world record pace! This game is several tabs at once, and I can't have fun with the music it's coming from. Ah! No, I lost my feather! No! No! Look at that, I got the high score. This game is unreal, but it's kind of fun. The controls take some getting used to because Noah has this like bit of lag. things like that when you're not looking. Okay, no, I don't get it with the flasks. I thought I had it figured out. Editor's note, he does not, in fact, have it figured out. Oh no, I actually want to be felled by the crab. Something fell me, please. No one just walks onto those crabs. Potion. The white ones will make you jump higher. Press and hold down. Press and hold A down for the jump. The black ones will make you invincible for a short period of time. Then why am I taking damage? Are we polling for engagement? A classic Meep. Meep is not broken. In fact, there is new Meep. There's also Meep Mass. Yeah, Meep Mass isn't actually broken in a while, which is nice. Dang it, feathers all the way up there. Baloney! What's your favorite liturgical color? Legend purple is a special place in your heart. I love purple too. I'm just a fan of purple in general, so. What? Okay, that hitbox is a little weird. Destroying the flying plugs will slow the water. Well, how does that make sense? So it looked... I just picked up that potion, but it wasn't flashing. Game has a lot going on, and I understand almost none of it. I mean, I do appreciate, actually, from like a gameplay / story perspective, that the water level is actually like a thing. His game saturation is a fever dream. Yeah. Plus we got Dual Noah just staring at us. Sep-Zero, can you find out if there's any way to, like, pick a later level to start from? Or continue from, like... No, they're chucking boulders at me! No! Not until I beat Europe. Then you get options to continue for continents. Okay. Well, the speedrun record is 3 minutes. I'm stuck. There's at least 45 people in Europe nowadays. Dang it! 45? 44 I could have taken. But 45? That's just too much. What? You'll need to beat stage 3 to get to the boss? Oh, that's good news. We've made it to stage 3 at least once. I can do this ones of times. More people in Europe than Monterey, Nebraska. Well, I guess I'm off to go find everyone in Monterey, Nebraska after this. Sorry. Shout out to anyone who's there. What? No, I jumped. Monterey, Nebraska has exactly one person. Oh dear. Okay, you lose health. The enemy attacks, yeah, you lose half your health if you touch an enemy without being a stomp. Yeah, but what qualifies as a stomp seems to be a little arbitrary. Also, somewhere along the line, I keep getting a 1-up, and I don't know where or what it looks like. I think it's that, but I genuinely have no idea. The crab sniped me. Platform games over 15 years old are just as hard as Dark Souls. Yeah. The HUD is just as inscrutable as well. Okay, I can seem to get a 1-up there pretty consistently. So that's something, at least. Ah! Extra lives look like mini Noahs. Yeah, if you can grab them. Apparently, y'all want Mario's Tanuki hat. That's a good choice. Nope, get back here, Mini Noah. This is a new power-up. I'm made of stone, and I do not take damage. Speaking of Tanuki hat, I mean, well, the Tanuki suit lets you become a stone. Rockhead turns snow into stone. You cannot be harmed by spikes whilst in this form. You're also invulnerable to projectile attacks. The only way you can be harmed is by touching enemies. If you jump on an enemy, you will cause more damage. And your shots seem to do more damage. But you can't duck. Ow. Stone Noah's in canon. Seem to do set 2:15 to 19. Klutz, what kind of Bible y'all got there in Portugal? I'm just curious. I don't know what you're supposed to be, weird cyclopean thing, so you're not welcome on the boat. If this gets any weirder, I might actually have to start reading out of the Book of Enoch. No! It's a drain plug. You're right, and I hate it. No! Ah! That jump's really weird. Noah, if you haven't noticed, Noah has weird physics. As a little known fact, you know, after the flood, when, you know, God made the world more or less anew and included all sorts of... It was basically a patch, you know, and part of it was patching physics, so Noah's operating under the 1.0 controls. Okay, I'm invincible. Just run. Run through the spikes. Pre-nerf Noah. Your work shift is done. No more screens. You take care, Clutch. Good to see ya. Badooey! Badooey gave me a heart which turned into a door. Yes, boss time, apparently. It's a fish! Oh, I'm a fish! You can die at the bottom of the screen. What? I stopped being a fish! Apparently touching the fish means you're no longer a fish. a weird bullet heck. No, 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 no! What in the monster sink is this? That's a question of the ages. I beat the fish. I think. This boat has a motor. Oh, I'm going the other way. Not... Yes, Father Evan is more confused. Oh, I only get 2 continues. Wait, how do I... Chat, I had to hit the select button to activate that. I want you to know that. That is some old-fashioned tech right there from the NES era. I'm the bald eagle now. What do you mean the cactus is a hazard? So rude. I do like that power-ups actually behave kind of like Mario. You know, you get hit and you lose them. Cacti are famously spiky. They are, but I can't tell if that's foreground or background. But there is a difference. Be the same boss, it's the same boss. Do I lose a life for falling down that hole? Or do I just miss out on bonus points? I did not lose out on a life, that's good. Oh, good. Questionable appearances of Native Americans. It's the manifestation of the flood. Yeah, it turns out Noah's Ark was really ahead of its time. It predicted the existence of Halo games, you know, long time before. Get it? Because the enemy in Halo is called Flood. The only part of this game related to the biblical story is water? Well, there's Noah as well. And we are rescuing animals. We're also destroying a lot of animals along the way, but we are technically saving animals. Oh yeah, some classic NES slowdown right there. Are the power-ups just much more frequent now? Yeah, this is classic, like, first level is super hard, everything else is easy. That's probably why all the records only care about... is this gonna be a giant spider? Are we fighting a giant spider in space? Or those, ojos de Dios? Oh no, it is a spider! Why does it look so realistic? What? I was jumping. Oh man, the bottom lip there is so close. I am playing on the Steam version because, one, I do not own an NES. And two, look at this overlay. It's amazing. Kill all the snakes to save the skunks. Yeah, basically. So I've been watching this one content creator recently. Wow, that bird just wrecked me. And he goes out into the Florida Everglades to find invasive species and just picks them up by hand. It is some of the most Florida content I've ever seen. Like, he'll pick up various poisonous snakes and just be like, oh, hey, that was really poisonous. Back to Europe. Specifically Greece, I guess. I was hoping I could get to Antarctica. I'd love to see what their ice physics are like. I've already forgotten how to play this level. Florida Man? Yeah, no, it's peak Florida Man content. Noah's the original Florida Man, if you really think about it. Would you like to skip to other levels? If there's a way, I would be delighted to know how. We've already seen this one. I've already proven my mastery over the evils of Europe. Level select, level skip, and a little bit of lives at the title screen. Up, left, A, down. A small number will appear in the middle of the screen. Change from 0 to 6. Press start. Okay. We're going to try that. Now, the fun thing is I don't know which button is A and which one is B according to them. Darn, I fell down. That title screen. Up, left, A, down. Hey, and it worked. Look. See? Now we can go to 1. We can go to 2. South America. You also automatically end up with infinite lives. Let's go. Rota. Wow, that's even worse than the representation of the North Native Americans. Oh, what was I gonna say? I had something prepared, but dang, this game has really thrown me for a loop and put my brain in a whole different space. I think it was definitely... well, the gospel is Jesus being like, you see me now, but then you won't see me and you won't find me. I became a fish. I thought I had died, but the game glitched. There's a line there that really stood out to me, though. What was it? Oh, yeah, look at that. We have 2 lives still. Oh, yes, I remember what I was going to say. The Gospel of John is awesome, and I love it, but it's also one we have to read carefully. It's very easy to assume that faith and church call us to hate the world, especially when we look at something like John. It's like, you know, oh, the world hates me. Blah, blah, blah. And it is in the same gospel that it is said, God so loved the world that he sent his only son. There are different kinds of words used for world in the Greek original that are important to pay attention to. And one is more a sense of God, the world in and of itself is beloved by God. But the world of kind of politics and power and... it's a good thing I have the Infinite Lives. You know... the world which leads to sin, basically, is the world that we look out against. But that does not mean the physical existence of the world or the people of the world. Yes, the world versus worldliness is a good way to put it. I think you get... Oh, that frog is so smug. Look how smug that frog is. You see that frog's face? It's like this frog's face, but bigger. It's so smug. See, the Easter Island heads, which are not on Easter Island in this game for some reason, their background... Moai do not belong there. Yeah, well... what has belonged anywhere in this world? in this game. Okay, so basically the infinite lives thing is you can't go below 2 lives. Because I gained an extra life there. And I did lose that, but... This is like a weird crossover between Mario and Metroid, honestly. Like, it's all auto-scroller. If you hit select to start together, you can skip the level if you get bored. Wow, this game had everything! Okay, if I'm red and I hit the water, I turn into a fish. The first chapter of John is one of the most beautiful in the Bible and shows how clearly how much God loves the world. Exactly! Amen! And yes, the prologue is quite gorgeous. I used to have, like, the first few verses of it memorized in Greek. Dang it. Oops! Oh, I accidentally glitched to level 8. What? I legit do not know what hit me there. Apparently that plant is poisonous? But yes, John's reading today, I think, is one that is very, obviously, theologically very valuable and important, but also one we have to be careful with how we approach. Okay, it's those squiggly things. They're the spikes. They're the problem. They have a crazy big hitbox. I'm going to sample this music and reprogram someone's alarm to use it, complete with sudden shift to death song. You have fun with that. I don't know who's you're going to reprogram, but you know what? More power to you, I guess. You know what? Fishitize me, Captain. Well, at least I figured out what happens when you're red. Turn into a fish. Relaily, when am I next in town for an unguarded phone? right, this will restart me at the beginning of the level. Because why wouldn't a bonus punish you in some way? Can you put this track on Alarmo TM? Oh no. I know someone with an Alarmo. I could ask him. I mean, it's on a Nintendo game, so... Honestly, this game is actually fun. Like, I'm actually enjoying myself. It could use a little bit of fun. It definitely has that old-school hardness, like the oh, we gotta make this hard so the rental lasts kind of feeling, but, you know. No! Almost got that one. No idea what this is supposed to do with, Noah at this point. No, I don't want bonus! Do I have to clear the bonus? Putting spikes right next to the jumping platform is an example of bad level design. Also, their hitboxes are ridiculous. I'm gonna hear this track in my sleep. What was that? Oh, okay, that's interesting. That skips the boss. Also, is Noah rescuing the animals after the flood has started, I guess, is the narrative happening here, which is like... not even remotely close to the narrative? Oh good, we've got Egyptians. Things always go well when the Egyptians show up in the Bible, right? Right? Oh, those were breakaway bricks. Egyptians arguably the closest to historically appropriate time frame. Yeah, well, I mean, even then, not really. No, let me in. Let me in. No, I can't duck. Don't know it was a mistake. This game is all over the place historically. Yeah, it really turns out that Noah just had a time machine, not an arc. You can't jump over the pyramids! There's an invisible wall! The Egyptians invented invisible walls. Mind blown. What do you mean the... What do you mean the clearly marked sand down there breaks away? Could you jump over the pyramids? I mean, if I was able to get to the top, like Noah did, I might be able to. Are we having fun yet? Actually, I am. I want to go down this lower route. But, you have to land on like that little strip of normal ground. Because Noah, he doesn't take fall damage, but he does like pause after falling. What do you mean? What do you mean? We got this unlicensed game. Oh no, you're talking the other one. This one is licensed. Doom clone. Which is the worst? Probably the unlicensed. Because it plays very poorly. Honk honk, M-fish. I couldn't even see those. Ah, yes. Animated mummy, because why not? Oh dear. Rude. The spiders are enemies! This game cheats! Your guess Antarctica won't even have ice physics? Well, we'll find out. There's a difference between a spider boss and a spider enemy that looks like it's just background animation. Someone with actual editing software needs to make a supercut of all the deaths. I have actual editing software. I don't have time. Nor do I think that would actually be sufficiently entertaining content. But that's just my opinion. Oops, my finger slipped. Yeah, there's Africa, Antarctica, Asia are the ones that are left, I think. Australia? That's not a real place. No! The mummy got me. Get me this time. I'll get the mummy. So this might be controversial, but I kind of like some of their level design. I think some of them are actually pretty fun and present interesting challenges. And I like the multiple paths they offer. I don't like that. I got bonked off there. That's unfair. You feel this has a few flaws. Information for the player is very limited. Yeah, but it was also the era where, like, you were expected to read the manual. So, like, I'll give it some credit. The damage is plentiful. Healing is all but non-existent. Yeah, could do a bit of balancing. There's no mummy there this time. My number one priority for fixing this game would be hitboxes. Some of the hitboxes feel very questionable. Oh, bonus. Yay. No sneeze. Almost sneeze, but no sneeze. I feel like I'm about to go cross-eyed. Why? You're not playing this. Went through 5 years documentation to try and find an email about renovations. Ooh, okay, now that's a reason to go cross-eyed. Needle in the haystack doesn't exist. Oh no! It's the worst. Inuits do not live at the South Pole. And you were right, Step Zero. There are no ice physics. Well, let's test that, actually. Those differently colored patches feel like they want to have ice physics, but don't. You misheard that as aliens do not live at the South Pole and was very confused. Because obviously they do. Just watch The Thing. Where's Feeble Blobber? He loves that movie and story and, well, Thing. You have not seen the thing in a long time? Well, maybe this is your sign to rewatch it. You know, maybe introduce your kid to it. There's a lot going on. Okay. For this being Antarctica, where, first of all, why are there igloos? And there's not a lot of anything. There is a lot happening in these levels, enemy-wise, that just was not happening in some of the other levels. I mean, I guess the ice cubes look. I got sniped by Shamu! I was minding my own business talking about how ice cubes live in the igloos. And Shamu is just like, hello! Canon orca behavior, it is indeed. Absolute perfect timing there. And now it's not there this time. It's moved over. Just why would the orca stay in one place in the game? You cannot stomp on the orca. Also, I think Stomp the Orca would be a good band name. Stomp the Orca since my Foo Fighters cover band. Oh, you can't get me that easily, Shamu. Gotta get up pretty early in the morning to get Noah. Oh no. Why does it have a beach ball? said you had to get it pretty early, and that orca right there. You just need to wait until it gets hammered and passes out. Yeah, no one really talks about that part of the story. Feather. Noah, being a terrestrially adapted mammal, is not used to flying. Noah has a very specific list of animals to get, apparently. Maybe this is why all the other animals are attacking him. They have a pre-grudge. I don't trust this bridge. I'll take it. No! Why are these orcas so good at sniping? Oh, I thought I had a little more time there. Tactical orca maneuvers. Yeah, why hasn't anyone made an XCOM style game where you play as a pod of orcas? I will also give this game that each area has distinctive enemies that actually, you know, behave differently. It's not just a palette swap or even just like a sprite swap. It's like, no, this is a very, like, the walrus is a very distinct enemy in this area. Okay, there should be an orca around here. There it is! I thought I was past it. Do Do I research taking keel off boats or acting as a pod to push the seal off the ice? No. Ooh. I think you go for the tail slap. This walrus is a jerk. I would just like it known and on the record that I think that walrus, in particular, is a jerk. The walrus and carpenter parts of Alice always kind of freaks you out. Yeah, I can see that. You lifted 295 on the squat rack yesterday? That's awesome. Let's go, Brayherd. Probably 315 soon enough. I mean, just add a 205, not 205, a 2.5 to each side, and just, you know, get that 300. Bet you could do it. Nice round number. They really didn't have to go so hard on this game, and yet they did. Like, the music is actually pretty good for the era. It's using the different tracks available on the NES. They're using some sample very similar to how Mario 3 did to get some steel drum effect. I jumped off the penguin! Honestly, the way you also have to make certain things appear by either shooting them or jumping in a specific way also reminds me a lot of the Ghosts and Goblins series. Oh, dang it. I thought I could get there. Aria of Legend! They didn't... Aria of Legend is redeemed off. Father joke! What's blue? Not that... I'm kidding. That's the one I used earlier. Oh, I wish we had gotten this back in the Egypt level. Info on the devs is fairly limited. A couple other games, which Matchbox Archives. Dang it. Anyway, Aria of Legend, what kind of music do mummies like to listen to? That's why I wish I should have used this back in the Egypt level. What kind of music do mummies listen to? crap. Bad Roxy got it. The orca speaks for us all. That's harsh but fair. Would you vote for Miss Orca for your union rep? I think I'd have to, otherwise Miss Orca might, you know, send me flying off of an ice sheet. Ah! Yeah, I got screwed up on the jump there. Watch Battlestar Galactica? Ooh. So should I. I have not watched that show in a hot minute. Honestly, just the whole opening arc is so good. I think Madam President Roswell is such a great character. And handles the expectations and realities of leading in such a time. And she was like Minister or Secretary of Education. You know, she's certainly a leader, but not prepared for that level. No! I got greedy. I actually want to try making it to the boss of this level, because I want to see what Antarctica's boss is. Starbuck and Apollo got on your dang nerves. That's fair. They get on a lot of people's nerves. Hey, K-Max, welcome Raiders, come on in, hope you're doing well. You joined at an interesting time. Iggy's Corner, thank you for the follow, welcome to the channel. Hey, Lone Game Master, good to see ya. Doing pretty good, K-Max, playing Noah's Ark here. This is originally on the NES. It sure is a lot. Also, I can turn into a fish with this power-up. What were you playing, K-Max? You have a good stream? Yo, leave me alone, Penguin! Hey, Iggy. Thanks for being here. I think it's pretty cool. I was doing some Xenoblade Chronicles X. Made good progress. Nice. I only played the first Xenogear Chronicles. Xenoblade Chronicles. I know it's like part of the Xenogears series. No, I did not want to go into the bonus room. Ah! Now the bonus room will take me back to the start of the level now. I swear the bonus rooms are actually in here just to troll you and make you replay. Oh, we gotta meet Mass. Where to go? Oh, he's blending in with the pigs. What's going on there? Oh, so Junie, who I think you know, Junie Perwood, she draws what she calls meep warps, and she made a series of them for me that's in the Vestment colors, and so I set it up as a redeem so it'll show up on the screen, but it does so randomly based on weighted on like how often you see the colors IRL. Colby Raid! Hey, Trekkie! Had a good time in your state this weekend. Everyone was so funny. They're like, oh, it's gonna be 60 degrees, it's gonna be so cold, I'm sorry you came when it's so cold. And I'm like, it was 30 when I left New York. This is fine. Oh, we got another Invisalign. It was cold. No, it was not, Mel. I was on a retreat during the weekend and didn't prepare for the cold. The thickest layer I had was a hoodie. Whoa. Is this biblically accurate, Noah? Define biblically. Define accurate and define Noah. Is this Super Noah's Ark on PC? No, it's just Noah's Ark. Super Noah's Ark is, shoot, who's that Christian game developer? This is Noah's Ark we have at home. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not Wisdom Tree. A notable difference between this and Wisdom Tree is this was actually licensed. Did someone say Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker? No? No, but you go ahead. Okay, I've had enough of the Walrye. I wanted to know what the boss was, but oh well. It's actually pretty fun. It would take some getting used to control-wise, but I actually do enjoy it. I think it needs some tweaking, particularly like hitboxes. Oceania? Look at the Kiwis. Yeah, Super Noah's Ark is the Wolfenstein clone one. Which I have played on stream. There are so many Noah's Ark games. There's another one in development right now. It doesn't seem to be going anywhere, unfortunately. Because it looked actually pretty interesting, because it looked like it was a, a sim, essentially. So, like, you actually had to, like, build the arc physically, and then, like... Oh, I thought I could jump! Sometimes what's a platform and what's not in this game is a little, suspect. The Egypt boss was a giant prawn. Sure, why not? So we had giant fish, giant spider, giant prawn. Just made it know a movie. Yeah, it sure is a movie of all time. We watched it in seminary and we all just walked away going, what? Because it has this really weird and, like, I'm not a fan of war. I think humanity can do without war. But, like, they had this anti-war message, and the way they packaged it was really weird. And it led to this montage of, it started as, like, one person throwing a rock at another person. And then, like, each of them transformed into different people's representative of cultures throughout the ages. And it wound up with, and the rock would change to different weapons. But the thing is, when they started getting to an era with guns, the rock changed to a gun. So person A had just thrown a gun at person B, is what it looked like. A little weird. Hey, a boss! Been a while since we made it to one of these. So this is the boss. It's a drain plug. It was... I don't think it was based on Kabbalic texts. I think it was based on someone who had heard about Kabbalic texts. And went, that's a neat idea. No, we have not had Darth Vader Scorpion yet. South Pole boss is a snowman. Dang it, I wish I had stuck through to see that then. Wait, what was South America's? A pistol's a surprisingly effective thrown weapon. Yeah, but it was like a soldier throwing an AR-15 at another soldier. It just looked weird. And then also they had rocks that were transformers. It was banned in China and lots of Muslim countries. I get why it was banned in certain Muslim countries because of the laws around depiction of humans, and particularly like those from scripture. I don't know why it was banned in China, but also it's China. This game looks difficult. It's not the easiest, but it's also... These later levels that I've actually been playing are actually easier than the starting levels I had. But it's definitely the classic NES difficult level. But yeah, we all remember that part of the Bible where Noah shot lasers at a kangaroo, right? South America was a flying Aztec sun symbol. Yeah, that tracks. Okay, this is the first time we've had really a ground enemy that's palette swap. Because like birds and fish, I'm like, okay, whatever. There's only so much you can do with that. But the cassowary is a reprint, or is just a recoloration of the ostrich. Your Catholic Ball Company lotion bars came in preemptively. For when I go bald at the end of April. Ah, that seems wise. Is that a cassowary or a flamingo? I think it's a cassowary just because of its size. Mel's just bragging. Yeah, we had fun this weekend. Got to meet up with Mel and Beer Fox. Look up the boss of this set of stages, and I am not pleased. Why? You know what? Maybe I can make it to him. It's in the next... Oh no, that was the boss level! Oops. What was the boss? Distressingly realistic giant wasp. Okay, the spider was pretty realistic too. Their sprite work can actually be really good. Let's go to Asia. Oh, the panda. We're gonna save the panda. I'm sorry, what? What? Ah, yes. We all know Noah, famous for being a Taoist. Not the ninjas. Yeah, apparently ninjas. Did my Darth Vader answer get answered? Yes. The answer is no. We have not come across Darth Vader Scorpion. It's the wrong game. Dang it. I thought that was a platform! It looks like all the other platforms. We have been naming a lot of other bugs. But there's no Darth Vader, is the problem. What is the boss at the end of Asia? Because I'm not seeing it at this rate. I feel like Asia just got significantly harder than all the other levels. The enemy can walk on top of spikes, but you can't. Yeah, he's a ninja. Am I skipping stages? No. The game's just glitching. Look, if I wasn't able to skip stages, we'd be stuck in Europe the whole day. Y'all saw that, right? Y'all saw that, that dragon, right? I was not prepared to see that. Dang it. No, you took my fish power-up away. I need that. Or I can get wings. That also works. That's my fish powers! Not my fish sauce. Oh, okay, I'm Stone Man now. Right. Wings won't work underwater. I don't know what I was doing there. No! Good thing I have infinite lives. God is probably watching Noah and just being like, again? My dude. You had one job. Wings, half lemon, half garlic parmesan, please. Fair enough. Apparently I am now a B-dubs. I will be restructuring my prices accordingly. That's all stuff. Sure, you're a Wingstop at least. I don't really like wings. They're messy. Who is this hiding in the bushes? And now there's octopi. Yeah, like I could get dry rub, but still, I don't like eating them. I would much rather just have some chicken. Wow, we actually beat a level. Mostly legitimately. or boneless. Boneless is just chicken nuggets. That's the boss of all time. You're okay with your Dulce Nuggies? Well, that's good. Own it. Chimken Nugget. Do you want Chimken Nugget or do you want Beast Churger? Also, bosses seem to have persistent health. So, like, when you die, like, their health does not reset. But this guy's floating on a line of water, which is really obnoxious. My weapon's not... If I had the, like, orb or whatever it is. She freaking forgot my Chimkin Nugget! Yeah, I'm not opposed to it either. You are supposed to lose a life every time, but again, I've been Zakud, so I don't have to. But also when a lot of the bosses are one-hit kill because you're flying, and it's like, oh, you lost your flying ability, you fall. It's like, oh, okay. So it's Contra with no options is what I hear. No, there are options. There are different weapons you can pick up. Okay, you cannot skip the boss fight once you're in it. That's interesting. Yeah. Look, he's got to be getting... Oh, come on! I was paying attention to that. Yeah, I'll try one more cycle. If we don't get him there, then I'm just gonna call it. He's the last boss anyway. He's like an evil Noah. He has a very similar face to Noah. He's flashing. That's old game speak for he's at low health. He's Noah's brother, Boa. And for our troubles, we get a panda. you get a bonus point for beating it. You found 6 secret rooms. Wish I hadn't. Final score. That much. Better than Ghostbusters, at least, well, there's that. Yee. 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 And that's it. And it's perfect timing because that's where we need to call it for the day. So thank you so much for tuning in to Let Us Play. I've been your host, Father Evan. It's been good to be with y'all, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Join us again tomorrow for Midweek Minecraft, continuing the Opera House. Join us again Brain Thursday for more Siberia 2. And then next week we'll do streams on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I won't stream on Thursday because it's Holy Thursday. But yeah. So thank you to everyone who's liked, followed, subscribed, given bits, all that good jazz. Thank you to all the new friends. Thank you, KMax, for the raid. And yeah, let's see who's live that we can raid into. Oh, and thanks for checking out the YouTube and the Discord. Check it. Shout out to you, YouTube. Love you, YouTube. Yo, CalMage is live. Gonna send you on over to CalMage. Go give CalMage some love. He's a cool dude. He and his wife are expecting their first baby. Holy Thursday already. I know, right? Raid call. He's playing a Hamtaro game, so just spam the word ham. Just all ham. Father said ham. Something like that. Whatever you want. Anyway, go give CalMage some love. He's a cool dude. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care, and God bless.